Welcome back to eCav. Thank you for tuning in and staying until this moment. And you know what's coming up. It's time for Spill My Tea.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel, The Maggie's Vibe Experience. So last week I was invited by KTN on their eCav show entertainment section, and I was so privileged to share my story. So enjoy, like, share, subscribe, and please leave a comment about how you enjoy the show. Bye.
Oh my God, we have an amazing, a lovely, very beautiful young lady, a digital content creator. She's an actress, a lifestyle content creator, and she adds a personal touch just to her brand, the social butterfly. Karibu sana Maggie Vibe.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here.
All of you mekuchocha.
Hey, kwanza hapo payang, ebu please insist.
Yeah. Young and sassy.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
You look beautiful.
You too. Look at you.
Yeah, and thank you so much for giving us your time. I actually met you as Maggie Vibe, but your name is Margaret Kariuki.
Yes, but you know I'm always Vibe, so clearly I'm sticking to my brand.
From billboards to TV to international screens, how did you find your way into the entertainment scene?
Honestly, it's all about resilience, because I remember like the last time we were together, I had not started into this journey. But then COVID came and things happened, you know. It just...
Where were you together?
Where was Jali? Hey. But we were actually right here on KTN. So COVID came and it had to just like, I had to switch my mindset and try something different. But this is always something that I've always wanted to do. So I feel like I'm on the right path.
You started film?
I did film, but I started with TVCs. I started with fashion modeling, which was something that I was very passionate about. And I got myself in film, so that is something that I'm uptaking and getting into very seriously. I love it.
And you're doing so well, because now
you
can actually tell us what makes for the happy family condition.
What?
What makes for a happy family? What conditions make for
the conditions, I'm telling you. Do you,
money is money there?
Do you have time and a pen and paper?
Tuko nayo. We are here for it.
You're right, money is also a condition.
Always.
At least
But of course,
validate.
But you know, the conditions, of course, all families all look happy, but there are a lot of underlying issues. So those, I guess, are the conditions. But as long as you stick together and you love each other, value family, and family is everything, honestly. So yes, you can always beat anything.
So back to the series that you're featured in.
Yes.
It's an Indian series. And I'm asking if you had a new fan base and how that feels like, because the film industry sort of in the Indian community is very, very intense. Like, people fall in love with characters.
They do.
You know, people like, they create, you know, a personality based on who you are on TV. How was that feeling compared to the way Kenyans, you know, view actors and actresses? It's like, so you're not really that big. But with the Indian audiences, it's a little bit different. So how was that feeling for you? And how can you describe it to a person who's never experienced that?
Well, I must say that was one of the most incredible experiences that I've ever had. And I must also add that this was featured on Amazon Prime, which is a major platform for films and TV series. So for me, it was a very big privilege to even represent my own country, being the first Kenyan on Bollywood, which is really huge. It was a milestone for me, and I hope I really represented our home.
Nice.
And there's a point, by the way, on the show that I'm also actually allowed to speak in Swahili.
Oh, so, for real?
Yes.
Was the communication seamless? How did you even interact with the casts?
All my chicken tandoori and piri-piri sauce.
Well, Hindi. I had to learn Hindi. Basic Hindi, that is something that many people don't know. But then they were very welcoming and very, you know, very patient with me, because it's a very tricky thing to do. But everyone was so cool. I felt like I was in a family. They treated me really nice. And yeah, we finished shooting. I had the best experience. The fan base over there really loved me.
Wow.
And I got to meet some of the biggest stars over there. So.
Who had you most starstruck?
Ayesha Julka.
Nice.
No.
That's in Mumbai,
yes,
right?
In Mumbai. Just to mention, she's just one of the few.
I can imagine growing up with Z cinema. You know, you're always
you
trying to
love
be
Indian
someone.
movies.
100%.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
You try being, you know, you feel like you're one of them. You sing those songs, but they're very, very engaging and catchy. I mean, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
because you're on billboards, you're on TV. Do you feel pressure to? Because people expect you to portray a certain level of image, a certain level of lifestyle.
Yes.
How do you break the, how can I call it, stereotypes?
It's just being your natural self. Being the most authentic self is the only way you can sell your brand. And also taking that platform to encourage and to be of positive influence to the people who want to be in the same field. And especially like for the people who look up to me, the young girls at home, I feel like I have to do the best. I also enjoy it, but I have to do the best so I can create a proper platform for them in the future so they can actually want to venture into such a field, you know? Yes.
What keeps driving you, especially in this industry? What do you really want to achieve after all this said and done?
I'm telling you, positive influence. That is the goal, honestly.
Nice.
It can also be the fame and all that. It comes with it. But the minute you're famous, but you're not, you know, affecting people positively, then what's the point? So for me, it's all about being the proper role model to the people who look up to me.
I like that.
Yes.
We were having a conversation earlier on our e-buzz, and it was like, what lie do you tell in your career? And I'm thinking, if you had to learn Hindi, you must have lied at the audition. What was that one lie you told at an audition? What languages do you speak? Hindi.
Wait, Indian.
It's allowed. It's allowed.
Basic level, ama intermediate. Did they ask you, by the way?
Well, of course they know I am a Kenyan. They were not looking for an Indian-speaking African. They wanted someone who's very, like an authentic African. And with just a twist. The twist came in. When you watch the show, you realize that even in the show, I didn't start knowing Hindi. I had to learn because of my mother-in-law. So there was that transition, and they allowed it. So it seems like your lie worked out.
It did. Like, look at me. I'm making big moves. So far.
I was star.
Yeah.
You're looking for your lie.
Yeah.
Oh my, I was trying to
You're not
avoid
in the
that.
clear. I'll just show you soften the blow.
I will not call it a lie. But there's this one time that we had to, like, you know, as Africans and swimming. We can swim, yes, but for me, not like backstroke and all that. But I said I could swim, which I can, the basics, until I was told to now perform in the water. And
What was it for? Was it for an advert? It was just something else.
for something else, but I will not say. But
Can imagine you. It depend. So what happened? How did you get through the whole scenario?
We had to cut at some point because I was, I think, drowning. Well, not the same. And you know how on set everyone is actually like looking at you guys, and they're like, "Are you okay? Just cut, cameras cut. Are you okay?" And we that scene was crept off.
What?
Yes.
But again, people would say that now when we reach the international levels, we've made it.
Yes.
But for you, you're there currently.
Yes.
What next past that?
There is no limit, really. There's no, it's a journey, not a destination, you see. There's no way, even the A-list celebrities, they keep going, they keep working on their craft because they still have somewhere to be. They're not there yet. So for me, I feel like I'm just beginning, actually. And if I can be able to get more roles that I can portray and I can also represent my country and, you know, portray our African side, that will be the best. That would be my dream come true, literally.
That's a good one.
I love that.
Yes.
A lot of actors and actresses have been coming out to call out the Kenyan movie industry or film industry rather. What differences did you note working with, you know, such a big brand like Amazon Prime or even a different production house as compared to the work you've done here with Kenyan
the local
teams?
ones, yeah.
I must applaud our local industry. First
for
of all,
real?
we are making the biggest strides, I'm telling you. We are, like, right now our films are getting to a very high level.
Yes.
And that is something we should actually be really proud of. We grew up watching legends, and I will not even start mentioning them, but we looked at them and we thought, this is all we have. But now I'm like testament enough to show that even us can go on international levels and perform and, you know, represent properly. So
Exactly.
there's a huge difference because we are still growing, we're still very young, but I believe we are on the right track.
Yeah.
Really,
It's a very good perspective,
Yes,
right?
we are.
And it's nice, yeah, because you've already experienced what's out there and you
Yes.
have something to compare it with the
Yes.
local industry. I think that's valid.
Yes,
Absolutely valid.
I'm loving the pace
And
that
I know
we're going at.
you had mentioned you spoke Swahili
Yes.
on that film. What do you have to say in Swahili?
In Swahili,
Yeah.
Um,
What was the context?
it was about like we had this reference to the Westgate attack, and I was trying to like push everyone out, and I couldn't take it anymore because they were not listening to me, so I had to blurt out in Swahili like tokeni, mnafanya ni like, but then they were just like looking at me like, what are you saying? What is this? But yeah, it's a comic sitcom, so
Yeah.
you'll enjoy it. I hope you've watched some.
Not
All
yet.
of it.
I've just been watching your interviews.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
you are missing
Amazon,
a
you can
point.
get Amazon subscription here.
You can.
You can.
How?
Yes,
With
you
VPN?
you just get the Prime Video subscription.
No, I tried.
I'll show you how to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, you learn something new every day. We're getting into e-cab games. Stick around. This is going to be fun. And as usual, in e-cab games, we like to keep it fun and very light-hearted. We're here with Maggie Vibe, better known as Maggie Karaoke, on all the international stages. But if you're, okay, I was going to say if you're nasty, call me different. Ooh. Wrong show. Yes, Maggie. So this is e-cab games. We're playing Guess That Fruit.
Yeah.
I'll name a fruit, and then based on the letter it ends with, you have to name another fruit.
Okay. Based on the letter it ends with.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Nishachoka.
So you have
You have
5
to give me
seconds.
an
Oh my
example.
God. I see this buzzer.
You have 5 seconds.
5 seconds to answer a
Alright.
fruit.
Aye. Avocado.
Orange.
Oh, my bad. I was just
Akosawa.
testing it, yeah. I was just so ready for failure.
Look at her.
Embedodo.
You better say that one.
Stop this. Like, don't stop this. I pick it up and guess another fruit.
Okay, pineapple.
So it ends with an E.
Buzzer. Ni venye yangu iko mbali.
Oh, that was yours.
Yeah.
That was yours.
This is mine, yeah.
At least I was creative.
Do you know a fruit that starts with E?
Embedodo.
Just say it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Embe jalala mchangani long enough. Let's keep moving, bro.
Orange. Orange. You
again.
said it. Olives.
Strawberries.
Yeah, yams. Yellow apple.
what do you
Yellow
mean?
melon.
Strawberries.
said
Yellow
yams.
melon. Oh, S. Oh.
Wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Nipe
She said
buzzer.
yams.
Sodom apple.
Ati soda
That's a good one.
Continues like truth, yes? E.
Again, E.
Yeah.
Buzz. By the time you're asking me this question, you have
No, but
everything
this
at
game
the
is
back,
normally
you
so
know?
difficult.
I mean, it's just supposed to put us on the spot.
We once did with the countries. Yeah. I failed
You did.
totally.
How did she do?
Okay.
I was very
She tried.
good at
Yeah,
She
you know,
tried.
she
Asiringi sana.
told me she has traveled a lot, so
I have,
wouldn't
yeah.
expect you to fail on that.
I did very well, brother. You can watch Maggie. Thank you so much for coming through. Where can we find you on social media?
Thank you very much. You can find me on Instagram at Maggie Vibe, Facebook Maggie Vibe, Twitter Margaret Karaoke. Also, I'm on YouTube, and I documented all my experiences in India. So
Nice.
please check it out on my YouTube channel, Maggie Vibe Experience. Subscribe, like, and share.
Ashasema. We are adding no more.
See you next week.
Bye.